Assalamu alaikum guys. So today I will talk about what is anemia. You should know first the what is the definition of anemia. It is the decrease in healthy RBCs. What is healthy RBC? Healthy RBC is a biconcave in shape and it has hemoglobin in it. It has around 270 million HB, and these hemoglobin carries the oxygen to the tissues. Okay, first you should know what is healthy RBC number. If their number are decreased, then it will also cause anemia. If the HB is decreased, normal HB, healthy HB is decreased, then it will also cause anemia. First, you should know the number of healthy RBCs. What is the number of healthy RBCs? 4.3 and 5.62 MCL in the males, and 3.9 to 5.1 in the females. And normal HB is 14 to 16 in males and 12 to 16 in females gram per deciliter. First, so how the healthy RBC number are decreased? Healthy RBC number is decreased if there is deformity in their shape or in deformity in their size. How the deformity in the shape? Either the intrinsic deformity or extrinsic deformity. Intrinsic deformity, there is there is the structural defect in the RBC, or it is the destruction caused by other external factors, that is infection, autoimmune diseases like that. Other now the size, how the size varies. First, if there is normal size, then it is normocytic. If the size is smaller than 80 FL, then it is microcytic, and if it is more than 100, then it is macrocytic. The size of RBCs are how you call that the RBCs size are normal. If the MCV is from 80 to 100 FL, then it is normocytic. If the MCV is less than 80, then it is microcytic. If it is more than 100, then it is macrocytic. Okay. सो माइक्रोसिटिक में हम लोगों ने पहले सब कुछ पढ़ा है. आप लोगों को मैंने ये ऑलरेडी पूरा टेबल भी बता दिया है. ये मैंने आपको पिछली वीडियोस में पूरा टेबल बताया है माइक्रोसिटिक अनीमिया का, इसलिए मैं ये आपको जल्दी जल्दी से कवर करके बाकी पूरा अनीमिया आज मैंने कवर करना है. सो अनीमिया में फ़र्स्ट हम आयरन डेफिशिएंसी अनीमिया लेते रहते हैं. आयरन डेफिशिएंसी अनीमिया, अनीमिया ऑफ क्रॉनिक डिजीज, सिट्रोब्लास्टिक, लेड पॉइजनिंग एंड थैलेसीमिया. आप ये कहेंगे कि अनीमिया ऑफ क्रॉनिक डिजीज़ क्यों लिखा? क्योंकि अनीमिया ऑफ क्रॉनिक डिजीज़ पहले नॉर्मोसिटिक होता है और जब बहुत देर तक रहता है, लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल लॉन्ग टाइम, लाइक फॉर 2 to 3 5 6 7 years इन्फ्लेमेशन इज़ देयर, देन इट इज़ microcytic anemia. So the sideroblastic anemia, there is defect in heme synthesis. Lead poisoning also cause heme synthesis defect, and thalassemia, there is globulin chain defect. So the other thing is you should know about the hemolytic anemias. What is hemolytic anemia? Or hemolytic anemia is the destruction of RBCs before 120 days, and these hemolytic anemia all are normocytic. The size of the RBCs are normal, but they are get distracted. They get their destruction is before 120 days. So what is the things that are causing its destruction? Either the intrinsic factor or extrinsic factor. Intrinsic factor, there is the defect in RBC, or the extrinsic, they are defect in the vessel causing the destruction, or prostatic valves causing the destruction, infection causing the destruction, or autoimmune. So the defect in RBCs, it is mostly it is due to defect in its if there is defect in its membrane, then it is hereditary spherocytosis. If there is deficiency of G6 PD enzyme, then it is also causes its destruction, and its destruction is intravascular as well as extravascular. Intravascular means like there is destruction in the vessel, extravascular destruction in the spleen, bone marrow and liver. So what it is also indicates that there will be hepatosplenomegaly, which shows the destruction of RBCs. Proximal nocturnal hemoglobinuria intravascular, the complement mediated hemolysis होती है. उसमें ये होता है कि RBCs के अंदर जो है वो GPI नहीं बन रहा होता, ग्लूकोसाइल फॉस्फेटाइल एनोस्टाइल, जो उसको प्रोटेक्ट करता है, जिसकी वजह से RBCs आर प्रोन टू लाइसिस एंड देन कम्प्लीमेंट कॉजेज द RBCs लाइसिस एंड इट इज़ एक्स्ट्रा वस्कुलर, दैट इज़ इट इज़ इन द spleen or the liver. Right, then other thing is PKI, the pyruvate kinase enzyme deficiency, and then the other topic is extrinsic में आती हैं vessels में आता है thrombocytic purpura, ओके, देन HUS आता है ऑक्लूडेड वेसल्स। ये सब कुछ मैंने पिछले कवर कर दिया है, इसलिए मैं आपको तेज़ी से पढ़ा रही हूँ। उसके बाद नेक्स्ट आता है हिमोलिसिस आपको मैं बता रही हूँ इंट्रावस्कुलर होगी या एक्स्ट्रावस्कुलर होगी। इंट्रावस्कुलर हम कैसे डिटेक्ट करेंगे? इंट्रावस्कुलर जो ऐसे डिटेक्ट होती है कि हेप्टोग्लोबुलिन उसमें ज़्यादा होता है, LDH ज़्यादा होता है, हीमोग्लोबिन यूरिया होता है,